Mrs. Faith Makabu, on behalf of Her Excellency, the wife of the President, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, I present this check to you to support you in your agricultural business. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Of Her Excellency, Dame Valerie Fubara, and Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu will present this dummy check to our sister, Madam Felicia, to let you know that we love you and we love all the women.
Here is to welcome you all to this event and provide an insight in today's activity. However, permit me to first appreciate our mother and mentor, Her Excellency, Honorable Justice Mary Odili, JSC retired, CFRO, DSSROS, wife of our passionate, dynamic, and visionary leader of River State, Dr. Peter Otunaya Odili, CON, DSSROS, for always finding time to attend our programs of the Renewed Hope Initiative in River State. Mommy, we appreciate you, ma'am. Also, may I specially welcome another dear mother of ours and the very supportive Deputy Governor of River State, Professor Mrs. Ngozi Maodo, DSS, for accepting to be our guest despite our crowd schedules. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. I equally want to welcome other guests who have found time to attend today's program. You're all welcome. Today marks yet another milestone in the bid of actualize one of the cardinal objectives of Renewed Hope Initiative. The Renewed Hope Initiative, as you know, is a pet project of the wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, aimed at assisting the non-too-privileged in our society to cope with the challenges of life. So far, the Renewed Hope Initiative has kick-started efforts in the states to mitigate the challenges being faced by some of our elderly ones, provided support for children, education, and now we're about to support the first set of 20 women in agriculture in River State. The idea behind this program is to help in reducing challenges being faced by some of our vulnerable ones. And I commend the founder of the Renewed Hope Initiative, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, for having the heart to assist people out of their challenging situation. I must also commend the wife of the Governor of River State, Her Excellency, Lady Valerie Fubara, my own madam, for the extraordinary zeal and total sense of commitment in directing the affairs of the Renewed Hope Initiative in River State. On this note, I welcome you all to this program and wish you a wonderful time with us. Thank you very much. God bless.
It's a thing of great joy to be here this morning. Oh my goodness, no, the coordinator, because she's hiding behind me. The coordinator of this program, oh, Toye Onide, most wonderful and amazing lady. We recognize all your efforts. It's a thing of great joy to be here. Having been president of National Council of Women's Societies in River State, it's always a thing of joy to be with women. And that was made possible through somebody. You know this somebody? Yes. Her Excellency Mary Odili. And she narrated a story which somehow I was also a little bit part of it, a smaller person in the midst. I used to be director of Better Life and then also president of NCAA. So the women worked close together. And we had this thing she narrated as a close experience of what Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu stands for. You know, then sometimes some of us will have the luck of sitting near them at lunch. You won't eat much because you're sitting with big people, but it was fun. And we learned a lot. What we are today, apart from what our mothers taught us, is what we gained by interacting with distinguished and amazing women like our sister, Her Excellency Mary Odili, Remi Tinubu, and now even our own younger one, the wife of the governor. They all teach us a lot of things. I must say that, first and foremost, let me appreciate the coordinator. I have known Tonye Onide for decades, and she's one person that you can't stop her. She breaks through the wall. She's one person that is determined, and whenever she calls you, it's not about storytelling. Whenever I see her call, it's call for action. So when I saw her name on my screen, I knew something was happening. And it did, something is happening. So Tonye, I want to take this opportunity to appreciate you for standing tall and strong behind our First Lady. Please continue to do that. For our First Lady, she's so filled with energy and excitement. And of course, you all know she dances and praises God to top heavens. And with her growth from the mom, all she learns, she's very, like somebody in the force. And everything, she works strong and hard. We want to appreciate you, Your Excellency. Like our mother said, for you linking up with our bigger mother at the national level. Because there is nothing like having a link. You have a locomotive, train moving, there is a head, and the other cabins are there. I'm glad you're one of the great cabins. I'm trying to be locomotive. I want to say that for us, our women, you should be blessed because you have been yearning for things like this. For a long time, I don't want to say the number of years, but I know for a long time, you've not sat like this to get things going. And when last it really happened was when our sister, His Excellency Mrs. Odili was there. So you can see that the wife of the governor is doing like her mother, isn't it? So I believe that greater things will come. I believe that while we do the national, we'll also have our own that we'll continue to do to make sure that the women are carried along. And of course, to whom much is given, much is expected. And I'm sure we wouldn't want to let down the mother of the state in this onerous assignment. The reason is that after a while, there will be evaluation and assessment. It would be nice for them to say, the Rivers women, show me your farm, the farm is not there. Show me what you've done, it's not there. No, we have to think that we are representing the state, we are ambassadors of the state. So you must do things, they will give you guidelines of what to do. Please kindly do them the way you've been asked. What you don't know, ask, so that when they see that we're doing well, we will take federal and also take from the state. Then it will be double for all of you and for all of us. So please let's continue to give our First Lady the maximum support that we can ever do. You guys have done so well. The prayer teams, the people that come around whenever she has activities and all that. We draw strength, all of us as a government, draw strength by looking back and see that women are standing by us. And women are a formidable team. And we are so proud of you. So we thank our First Lady, and by extension, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for counting Rivers State as one of the states that were beneficiaries of this renewed hope initiative targeted at women. And we know that more and better things will come our way. So we thank all of you for being part of that long train, but we thank the wife of our governor for spearheading it here and making sure that it's all inclusive. Whenever she dishes out anything, she doesn't pick. She just ensures that it goes across all the 23 LGAs. She ensures that it gets to the rich and the poor and the little and the big. When she had the party for children, she was more excited when she saw children of drivers, children of clerks, children of, people who ordinarily wouldn't have walked into government house. That's the kind of person that she is. She stretches forth her hand to give a leverage to those who are downtrodden. Madam, we thank you for that, and we know that many more things will come our way. And for our beautiful women, keep being beautiful, keep smiling, and the greater things are yet to come. In Jesus' name. Thank you. Thank you.
CFRO, DSSRS, Pro-Chancellor, and Chairman, Governing Council, Rivers State University. Distinguished invitees, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to be with you today to flag off yet another critical phase of the Renewed Hope Initiative in Rivers State. As you are already aware, the Renewed Hope Initiative is the pet project of Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON. I therefore bring you the felicitations of the founder of this project, Her Excellency, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, who is working assiduously to bring smiles on the faces of families in our dear nation. In the recent past, the Renewed Hope Initiative, through its Rivers State office, has flagged off its support for the elderly, presented exercise books to school children through the Ministry of Education and SUBEP as some measure of support to ease the burdens of families. A son of the state has also benefited from the Belarus RUHI International Scholarship. This gesture, no matter how little, has been greatly appreciated by the recipients, and I cannot thank Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, enough for her foresight and commitment to this vision. Please, can you clap for our mother? Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, few minutes from now, I shall be handing over dummy checks to the first batch of 20 beneficiaries of the Renewed Hope Initiative Women in Agriculture Support Program. 80 beneficiaries will be accommodated in subsequent phases of this program, as directed by the board. Our beloved beneficiaries, this intervention may not represent all you need to boost your investment in the sector, but it represents the efforts of a genuinely caring mother that will not sit back to allow her children suffer. It is a seed investment in your agricultural businesses that is backed by the prayers of the founder for you to succeed, and so I urge you to make the best use of it. By the reason of the public holiday today, you may not receive your alerts in the course of this session. However, before 9:30 a.m. tomorrow, you'll be credited with the value of the checks. You owe it as a sacred duty to ensure that these investments lead to increased and improved harvests from our farms in the next few months. I urge you to be frugal in the use of this seed money and see it as a call from the wife of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, for you to assist in building a strong support base for the agricultural revolution in Nigeria. Let me inform you that the federal government, through the Renewed Hope Initiative, is set to commence the Every Home a Garden Farmers Competition. You've just watched the video. As it is always, the aim of the competition is to make every woman involved in the process of providing food for all. A handsome reward of 20 million naira awaits winners of the competition. I urge the women of Rivers State, especially those that are first-time farmers and passionate about agriculture, to put their entries and make your interests count. In Rivers State, His Excellency Sir Fubara has commenced a review of agricultural policies that will assist in mitigating challenges being experienced in the sector. The state government is also committed to reviving state-owned agricultural intervention schemes, such as the Songhai Farm, just as it is encouraging private sector participation in diverse areas of agroeconomic transformation. I therefore urge you to also be an agent of this transformative process in your own little way. I am aware that families are facing challenging times, but I urge you not to yield to any pressure that will make you invest this seed money into other ventures. As a believer, I am convinced that this money is only a sign of better things to come your way in 2024 and the years ahead. Do the women proud by making this seed investment to have multiplier effect in government's agroeconomic transformation. Above all, continue to hand the leadership of our country and states to God. As leaders, help us to navigate this curve onto greatness. Once more, on behalf of Her Excellency, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, founder of the Renewed Hope Initiative, I congratulate the beneficiaries and urge you to be good ambassadors of this effort to put Nigerian families on a good pedestal. Thank you, and God bless you all as you return to your home safely. In Jesus' name.
Through the courtesy of the governor's wife, I am making this goodwill message. I will use it to make a few, the compare mentioned insights. Toyo Onide talked of insights. Sometimes it is necessary to go back to history. I am very, very excited that our governor's wife is linked up with the First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu. Some of you would know that Oluremi Tinubu and I operated at the same time as wives of governors, she of Lagos and I of Rivers State. And she made a lot of visits to Rivers State. I'm sure she'll be excited that our governor's wife has hooked up to her and will take directives from her, knowing her capacity. Her interest in women and family didn't start today that she is the wife of our president. She had always been interested in women and family affairs in Lagos and did quite a lot. She liked to share even ideas and progressive methods. I remember she had a program on protocol in Lagos. I didn't attend, but at the end of the day, when we met in Abuja, she was telling me, said, my sister, they taught us a lot of things that we have been doing wrong. That they were the woman who came to inform them on how women should operate. Looked at the high table. Fortunately, our governor's wife is properly seated. That the woman took a look at the high table and saw all their handbags on the table, including Mrs. Tinubu's own handbag. And she said, this is not proper. Your handbags should not be on the table. She shared that with me, and I learned from her. I didn't know it was improper to keep your handbag on the table. That is the kind of person Remi Tinubu is. That aside, she didn't wake up and say, I want to be a senator. The husband saw her capacity and told her, you are going to be senator, go and run for it. I know this because the husband visited my own husband in Abuja. They were former governors, they had no positions. So he came visiting his friend, peterobi. He came with some other colleagues of theirs. So as we were talking, he now told me, he said, your friend is going to be a senator. I was excited. So he said, she wants to speak to you. So when I took the call from now Senator Oluremi Tinubu, she said, please help me thank my husband. I don't know how to thank him. I don't know that it is possible for a husband to give a wife such an opening. He said, I should become a senator of Nigeria. So when we finished the call, I thanked the then former governor of Lagos State, who was just like my husband, floating in Nigeria as Nigerians. So I was thanking him. He said, but you know your friend has the capacity. She will be very useful at the national scene. And so with her experience from Lagos. And she was a senator for more than 10 years. So you can imagine the experience and the knowledge with which she has put forward this program. And so, our governor's wife, having carried us to that platform, the national scene, I would want everyone to take the program very, very serious, because it is a program put forward by a very serious Nigerian, a Nigerian woman. And so it is not a program to be taken lightly and not to be taken seriously. And so for the beneficiaries, not only will you empower your family through agriculture, you will be empowering your ward, your local government, and of course our state. And you know the way the world is. You never know. You may be doing something in your house not knowing that you have given a positive impact to somebody else, and you don't know how you also will derive the benefit of that positive impact. And so, again, I thank Lady Valerie Similaye Fubara for making sure we are not lost at the national scene and that Rivers women are properly hooked up. And being linked up with Senator Oluremi from Tinubu, we are also linked up with the President of Nigeria. And on this Democracy Day, I say, happy democracy. God bless you.
National R, Distinguished Service Staff, Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the University. Is a Ori, ably represented by the Dr. Nnamdikanu. We also have joining us, wife of the governor. Please let's welcome Dr. and Lady and Yakobo. We also have here on the other, and of course, we have to make this day a reality, working Renewed Hope Initiative. Hello, West African Society for Communication and Administration. To distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this very auspicious. And right on to another goodwill message, this time by the very supportive, must be good ambassadors to promote River State nationally and internationally. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, with your leave, I'd like to ask that the women, Your Excellencies,